Before the video begins, let me just say if you haven't already seen part one, go back. It's in the comments below. Watch part one. It was so cool. Anyway, let's go back into it. Hello and welcome. Today we are painting the Emperor's Children Demon Prince. But before we start, like, comment, subscribe. I love Warhammer, and if you love Warhammer, like and subscribe. Anyway, let's go back to my Lord Exultant. A lot of changes has happened since the last time you saw him. And I decided to go for the pink and black scheme. It just looks so much better. I wasn't satisfied, and so I went overboard with everything and painted until I finally got it. So now I'm very happy with how he is. And the basing's very cool too. It's like a green grass. That might change as well. We'll see. But right now this is what I got, and I kind of like it. Any suggestions for the base, leave them in the comments. I gotta do the black trim as well. Over here's my Demon Prince. I think the first place to start is to hit everything that's going to be Emperor's Children pink, and then to go back, do the Phoenician purple. So let's start painting this model and let's see how it goes. So I'm going to be going over the model with the base coat, kind of defining what pieces of the armor will be what, starting off with Screamer pink for all the pieces that will be pink, and then Phoenician purple for the pieces that are going to be in the Horus Heresy purple classic scheme color. And then I'm going to go over the whole thing with Rakarth flesh. All the flesh bits are going to be Rakarth and then dry brushed up. Now we have all the Rakarth flesh done, and I'm loving how it's like a good contrast to all the pink and black. It kind of just pops against it. So I think when I do the Magos purple across everything, I'm going to thin it down with Lamia mediums. That way, like, the Rakarth flesh is really what shows. And then I'll dry brush it up with some Rakarth flesh too. So we'll keep them a little more pale rather than purple. I think that'll look really good. But I think that's the next step, is to just color all of the Rakarth flesh. And then I can move on to the pink and the purple and the black. All right, all the shading is done. It's a really rewarding process to watch everything come together once it's all shaded. I mean, it is a little pink right now, but I think once I dry brush it with Rakarth flesh, it'll really look good. So I'm going to let that dry, and while that's drying, I think I'm going to hit the pink spots with some Emperor's Children pink, just to get that going. And then at the end, after I do the Emperor's Children pink, I'm going to go back and hit the black parts like this, and then I'm going to make this a little darker. I'm going to make the gun be coming out of the black armor, so I'm going to give it some Nuln Oil and shade it up. And then I have to go back and do this purple and figure out what's going to go there. I think a nice highlight green, and then maybe a green here, but it depends. That's where we are right now. I do have to go back. I have to color the spear. I didn't do any of the spear yet, so maybe I'll do this all later. So the pink on that from the Emperor's Children is done, and honestly, it doesn't clash that much with the Rakarth flesh and the Magos purple. So I'm going to take a break from that, and I'm going to start dry brushing the wings and the rest of the skin and bring it back up to that pale purple pink. I think that'll look really good. And the dry brushing is complete. Yeah, it definitely brings everything up to that paler look. I think what would benefit this more is to hit it with the pale witch flesh, but that just looked phenomenal. These wings are beautiful. Yeah, I think pale or witch flesh, I think is the name of it. Like a lighter tone on this with the dry brush would really just finish it off. I think what I want to do right now is get the pink right, because right now it's really hot. I'm going to hit it with the Emperor's Children pink and Ulthwayan gray mixture in order to get it to a pink that I like, and then I'll hit it with highlights of Fulgrim pink, and then I'll go back and do the black and then the silver. And then we'll go to this arm. This arm will be last. But I also might throw a mix of Rakarth flesh and Ulthwayan gray over the wings, just to make them have that second layer of dry brushing. I think that might look cool. All right, so now all the pink armor is complete. It's all highlighted, and it's really looking good. I'm worried that... all right, so now all the pink highlighting is complete. It's really looking good. I'm a little worried, though, that it's a little too... it pops too much, but I think it's just because there's only one color on, and it's pink and black, and it's not fully highlighted yet. So I think the next step is to do the black, and then highlight the black, and then go in and do this burgundy again, and do the burgundy on the spear. And then after that will be detail work with the skulls, making sure that they look like actual skulls instead of just Rakarth flesh. Then we can move on to this arm. So now that the black armor is trimmed and everything's highlighted, I can go back and do this arm and focus on making it look like the Phoenix Terminator pattern. So I'm going to do white with gold trimming, and then this will be Phoenix purple. And then on here, we'll have a green glow coming out of it. So on the blade and inside here will be like a green highlight glow of like warp energy. Then I just need to go back with the burgundy one more time and hit the spots I missed. I missed some spots over here. I missed some spots here. And then after that, we can do the metallics, and that'll really bring everything together. So the right arm is now complete. I used Tesseract Glow as like the green neon color coming out. And I think with the gold trimming, this will look really good. I went for white to purple because that's what the Phoenix Terminator's pattern armor has. It's a really bright white. I think it works really well with the pink and black that's going on around it. But now I just need to do gold trimming around here, and that'll be complete. I might have to go back and fix the spear because I'm not sure if the complement like these two together is right. But that'll be after I do the gold trimming. So it's gotten to the point of the video where I end up going off camera and just fixing everything about the model in order to make it passable. And I think the model is complete. And here we have my Emperor's Children Demon Prince. Last I said I was going to do the metallics, but I ended up finishing the whole model because I'm a little crazy. So let's go over everything. Classic pink and black Emperor's Children scheme. And I also went for a green sword. And on the right arm here, I went for the Phoenix Terminator pattern because my whole lore is that this guy was a Phoenix Terminator once and now keeps that as like either as a remembrance of those times or as in spite of those times, saying, you know, that was stupid. But either way, he wants to show off that he was a Phoenix Terminator in the flashiest way possible. So he keeps the purple and gold here. And I went for a green with Tesseract Glow on the spear as well, and I think it looks great. Looks like a real like warp energy weapon. And I keep knocking over the debaser, but yeah, this was such an amazing model. I'm so happy that it's finished. It's been sitting for like a year. The wings were so fun, and I'll probably go back and fix them up. So, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time painting this model. I'm so happy with it. And it's been such a great process to share with all of you. But, thank you for watching. This character does need a name, so if there are any name suggestions, leave them in the comment. Quick shout out to Travis McKee. +1 bonus point for getting the Song of the Week on the last video. And I guess this week I'll say, the song I'm thinking of right now is Don't Stand So Close to Me. Name the band and the album that it's on, and you'll get +1 bonus point. And write down in the comments also what you want to see me do next. But for now, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends if you thought this was cool. I'll see you guys later.